food without the finesse, but they are trying. The Kitchen Criminals attempt duck in half an hour on BBC Two after Eggheads.
These 5 people are amongst the greatest quiz players in Britain. Together they make up the Eggheads, arguably the most formidable quiz team in the country. The question is, can they be beaten? Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of 5 quiz challengers pit their wits against possibly the greatest quiz team in Britain. You might recognise them as they have some of the finest quiz credentials in the entire country. They are the Eggheads. And today's challenging team, taking on the awesome might of our quiz champions, are the Pineapples from London. The team are all Oxford graduates and are regular quizzers at the Pineapple in Kentish Town in North London. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Ed, I'm 24 and I'm an editor.
Hi, I'm Yayan, I'm 23 and I'm a strategy consultant.
Hi, I'm Olivia, I'm 25 and I'm a project manager.
Hi, I'm Sunil, I'm 23, I'm a trainee solicitor.
Hello, I'm Auburn, I'm 24 and I work in publishing.
Well, hello there, Pineapples. We know where you got the name from, but how do you do in the Pineapple quiz, then?
Actually, quite mediocrely so far.
You're very honest.
Yeah. A few of us quizzed together before and had a bit of a success. £50 to share between the 4 of us.
Right.
Who played, which is not bad.
No, not bad at
It's
all.
respectable.
Yeah, OK, right, so £50. Bear that in mind. Just listen to this. Every day there's £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs for our challengers. However, if they fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money rolls over to the next show. So, Pineapples, the Eggheads have won the last 56 games, which means £57,000. Says you can't beat the Eggheads. Does that compare, or do you want to go back and play and clap them for the 50 quid?
The £50.
Yeah, we'll carry on.
The first head-to-head will be on the subject of entertainment. Who wants to play entertainment?
Entertainment?
I could
You want to do
take it.
Olivia?
Okay.
OK, and
Who do you want to take on?
Go
Who
for
are we
it.
going to take on in entertainment?
I'd go with Kevin. What do you think?
Yeah, fine by me.
Any
Kevin.
call on that? Kevin?
Yeah.
Olivia's gonna go for this one and she's gonna go against Kevin.
Good on you, Olivia. Right, OK, you're going to take on the World Quiz Champion. Try and knock him out. Strengthen your hand in the final round if you can do it. Let's have you both in the question room then, just to make sure you can't confer with your teammates. OK, Olivia, it's entertainment. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Here you are. Here's your question then, Olivia, and best of luck. Rimmer, Lister and Crichton were characters in which TV sitcom? The British Empire, Red Dwarf or Drop the Dead Donkey?
I know the answer to this one. It's Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf, Rimmer, Lister and Crichton. Absolutely correct. Yes, well done. Good start, Olivia. Kevin, which actor stars as Danny Archer in the 2006 film Blood Diamond? Is it Orlando Bloom, Jude Law or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Well, there's a coincidence because I saw it last night.
I don't believe it.
It's Leonardo DiCaprio doing a quite convincing South African accent.
And did you know he was in it before you went to see it?
But I did, yeah.
Yeah, well, Danny Archer is played by Leonardo DiCaprio. So it's 1 each. Back to you, Olivia, for your second question. Who is the father, Olivia, of the actor Emilio Estevez? Is it Clint Eastwood, Robert Wagner or Martin Sheen?
I'm not sure about this one. I'll guess Martin Sheen.
Sharp intake of breath and then a sharp release there. It's the right answer from the Pineapples there. The breathing pattern's interesting there. Yes, well done. You got it there. Bit of a guess. Doesn't matter. 2 to you. Kevin, in the TV sitcom Friends, which British actress played Ross's prospective mother-in-law? Jennifer Saunders, Maureen Lipman or Joanna Lumley?
Oh, now this I don't know because I wasn't a Friends watcher. I'm trying to bring to mind who played his prospective wife, and if that's a clue as to how posh she might be. I'm just trying to think how well Absolutely Fabulous would have gone down in America, and if Jennifer Saunders was therefore a known... Now, if you don't know it, you don't know it. I'm going to go for Jennifer Saunders.
It's the right answer, Kevin. Yeah, Jennifer Saunders. And perhaps that was the decision why they cast her. We don't know, but it's a good theory to work on. OK. Olivia, Declan McManus is the real name of which British singer? Elvis Costello, Captain Sensible or Suggs?
Again, I don't really have a clue on this one. I think I've heard Elvis Costello's real name before, and I don't think it was that. I'm drawn towards Suggs, but I don't really know why on this either. I'm going to go with Suggs.
OK, gone for Suggs. What name did you hear for Elvis Costello?
Probably Declan McManus.
It is, it's Declan McManus. You just didn't take it in. So nothing there. Right, you've now got to hope that Kevin gets this wrong to stay in it. So Kevin, a chance to win the round. In 1987, in which Australian soap did Russell Crowe appear as Kenny Larkin? Flying Doctors, Neighbours or Home and Away?
Well, I think, I may be wrong, but I think 1987 is probably too early for Home and Away. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I've got an idea that at some point Russell Crowe did appear in Neighbours, which is not to say it's necessarily one where he played Kenny Larkin, but I'm pretty sure he appeared in Neighbours at some point. So, Neighbours.
Neighbours. It's the right answer, Kevin. Neighbours. Kenny Larkin was Russell Crowe. Played that part in Neighbours. So, Olivia, it was going so well, and then the wheels fell off the bus on that third question. It means the World Quiz Champion is through, and you won't be in the final round, helping the rest of the Pineapples try and win that £57,000. Would you both please come back and join your teams? Well, one brain down from the final round for the Pineapples. Only one round gone, though, so let's play another one. And it's history. Pineapples, who wants to play? Can't be Olivia, but one of you other four. History.
Who fancies history? I suppose I should. Yeah, do you want to do history? Feel all right with that?
Yeah.
And,
I think that's fine. Yeah.
And do you want to...
Who should we take on?
CJ? What about CJ? That would be my...
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah? Yeah? Okay with that. Ian's going to take this one, and CJ is the person that he'd like to play against.
OK, CJ, well, yes, you can play him. Of course you can. OK, Ian and CJ, into the question room then, please. Ian, do you want to go first or second?
I think I'd like to go first, Dermot.
You most certainly can. Here's the first question then to you, Ian, and good luck. In 1206, the Mongol Empire was established by which historical figure? Genghis Khan, Attila the Hun, or Julius Caesar?
OK, so the Romans are obviously more linked with Julius Caesar, and although I believe Attila the Hun I think the Huns were an Asiatic tribe. I think the Mongol Empire was, I'm pretty sure it was Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan. That's the correct answer. Yay. Well worked out. OK, CJ, your first question. What is Sir Barnes Wallis best known for inventing? The bouncing bomb, the Spitfire, or the hand grenade?
Played in the film The Dam Busters. I think it was by Michael Redgrave, and it's the bouncing bomb.
The bouncing bomb is correct. Well done, CJ. One each. Back to you, Ian. Your second question. The Siege of Ladysmith and the Battle of Spion Kop were engagements in which series of wars? The Napoleonic Wars, the Boer Wars, or the Wars of the Roses?
Now, I'm not entirely sure, but I seem to remember, obviously, a lot of football stadiums have the Kop end, and I think that was a holdover from the turn of the century, which would put it in the Boer Wars. And I think I remember the Spion Kop being in those wars, so I'm going to go with the Boer Wars.
Boer Wars for two reasons, then. All the more important that it's right. It is, yes, the Boer Wars. Well done. An egghead-like with the extra information as well. OK, CJ, by what name was Bangladesh known immediately before it gained independence in 1971? East Pakistan, Burma, or Siam?
Well, Burma was the former name of Myanmar, Siam was the former name of Thailand, and East Pakistan was the former name of Bangladesh.
Three answers for the price of one, but only one tick. It's the right one. Yes, East Pakistan is correct, CJ. So back to you. We're on the third questions already. Both of you going tremendously well. Ian, which US president was assassinated by Charles J. Guiteau, although he didn't die until 80 days after the shooting? William McKinley, James Garfield, or Benjamin Harrison?
Now, this is a difficult one. I I do think, however, that I read somewhere in one of those silly almanac books that it might have been William McKinley, and that's what I'm going to go for in the absence of anything else.
It's not William McKinley. I don't know what that almanac was you were reading, but had it wrong. Well, who was it, CJ?
It was James Garfield in 1881.
There you are. You were right then to ignore Harrison there, Yain, but as you heard, there's James Garfield. So a chance for CJ to nick it. If you get this, CJ, which British explorer became the first European to see Lake Victoria on an expedition with Richard Burton in 1858? Is it Mungo Park, David Livingstone, or John Panning Speke?
I don't actually know this. Mungo Park was searching for the source of the Niger, wasn't he? I mean, Livingstone was certainly the right sort of area of Africa for Victoria. Simply based on the fact he was in the right area, I'll go for Livingstone.
OK, Livingstone. You know what, CJ? It's not the right answer.
I didn't know it.
No, I am surprised. It's John Panning Speke. Great news for you, Yain. You live to fight another day. Both got your third question wrong. We go to sudden death, which is for the first time in this game, which means we withdraw all those multiple choice elements. I've just got to hear the answer from you. And your question is this. What is the historical name given to the group of coastal towns in Kent and Sussex at the furthest eastern end of the English Channel, where the crossing to the continent is narrowest?
I have heard this name given, and I think there's 5 ports. I think there's 5, and therefore the French for 5 is cinq. So I think the name is the Cinque Ports because obviously it's the proximity to France across the Channel. So I think, again, in the absence of anything else popping to my head, I'm going to go with the Cinque Ports.
Cinque Ports? Yeah. Sometimes anglicised to the Cinque Ports. It's the right answer, yeah. Absolutely, well done. Well, hey, quite a player here. CJ, Carve Her Name with Pride is the biography of which secret agent of World War II?
Female secret agents of World War II. I'm going to say I don't know, but I'll try Edith Cavell.
OK, Edith Cavell, I've taken. Which, I mean, you know...
I know it's earlier.
It's early, it's World War I, yeah. She was a nurse and accused of spying, but... it's Eggheads, do you know?
Violet Szabo.
Violette Szabo.
Oh, no.
Violette Szabo. Violet Szabo, yeah. Executed by the Germans in 1945. Anyway, that's Carve Her Name with Pride. Let's do a little bit of carving of Yain's name. You're through to the final round. Well done. Yes. So would you both please come back and join your teams? Well, that's much better, Pineapples. It means they've lost 1 brain now, and you've lost 1 brain from the final round. We will now play our next category. It's sports. Do you like this, then? It's Edge, Sunil or Alban to play.
And who should we play against?
Judith?
Yeah.
We've heard.
Come on, Tommy.
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, Sunil's going to go for this one, and he'd like to play against Judith.
OK, Sunil, you want to play Judith? You certainly can, then. Let's have you both in the question room, then, please. OK, well, listen, it's sport, as you know. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first, please, Dermot.
Good luck. Let's see if we can get you through to the final round. First question to you. Freestyle is another name for which swimming stroke? Breaststroke, front crawl or backstroke?
It's a tough one. I don't really watch much swimming. I'll go for backstroke.
OK.
Please.
Backstroke? Yeah, it's one of the sports you haven't been watching much of. You're right. It's front crawl. Freestyle, front crawl. OK. Judith, sculling and sweeping are techniques in which competitive sport? Curling, rowing or bowling?
Well, I know they do sweeping and curling. I didn't know about the sculling. That's in rowing. I know that they do sweeping and curling, so I'm going to stick with curling.
You've got to pay more attention when you're at the Henley Regatta this year. It's rowing.
And it's another word for feathering.
Don't know. Yeah, it is. Don't do it myself. Sculling and sweeping. Yes, it is, actually. Yes, sweeping is another phrase for feathering. It's rowing, so the sweeping drag you towards curling, and let off for Sunil then means it stays all square. It's almost as if we start the game again. Here you go. Your question then. In 1984, Torvill and Dean won their Olympic gold medal in which city? Sarajevo, Lillehammer or Sapporo?
So the Winter Olympics, I don't think it's Sarajevo. I think I'm going to go for... I'll go for Sapporo.
Sapporo. It's the other S, Sunil. It's Sarajevo. Amazing to think then what happened to Sarajevo after that, but it staged the Winter Olympics of 1984. Torvill and Dean won the gold there. OK, Judith, your question. Ron Chopper Harris made a record 665 league appearances for which football club? Aston Villa, Chelsea or Leeds United?
Oh, heaven only knows. As you know, I don't know a thing about football. I'm going to go for Aston Villa.
OK. Aston Villa. He played for Chelsea.
Oh, did he?
For 665 league appearances. So there we are. This is a good round, isn't it? 4 questions, not one you got one right yet. Well, it could be a one-question game then. So if you get this, you're through to the final round. If Judith gets hers wrong. Which golfer famously wore a pair of Union Jack trousers at the 2004 Open at Royal Troon? Is it Luke Donald, Paul Casey or Ian Poulter?
I don't know that much about golf, but for some reason I've got Ian Poulter in my head. Ian Poulter.
Ian Poulter, that's you slumped in front of the telly with your eyes half open thinking, I'll watch sport, any sport, bit of golf, there we are. It's the right answer. Stuff. Well, Judith, you can level it if you get this. Who was the first non-European to win the Tour de France? Is it Greg LeMond, Lance Armstrong or Tyler Hamilton?
Well, Lance Armstrong, I know, won it 7 times. But unfortunately, I don't know anything about the other 2. Lance Armstrong was lately, wasn't it? I bet it's one of the other 2. What about Greg? I can't read his name.
Greg LeMond,
Yes.
Lance Armstrong or Tyler Hamilton?
Yeah, I won't go for Lance Armstrong, because, well, maybe the others didn't ever win it. I think I will go for Lance Armstrong, after all.
Inspired, Judith, inspired.
Was it?
Well, how you got the wrong answer when you nearly got it right?
Oh,
It's Greg
no.
LeMond. Oh, Judith. It's great news for the Pineapples. Sunil, you're through to the final round. Just one right answer. I'm not sure if that's a record on Eggheads or not. Would you come back and join your teams, please? That's a brilliant turnaround for you, Pineapples. The Eggheads have now lost 2 brains from the final round, and you've only lost 1. And if you win this last head-to-head, well, the balance really will be in your favour in the final round. This last head-to-head is arts and books. So who'd like to play? It's Ed or Alban.
What do you think? I think smart. Do you want to go for it?
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, give it a go.
Do you want to go for it?
Go on, mate. Go on.
I don't know.
Who have we got left? Daphne and Chris.
So should we try and knock her out? Because we're scared of her.
Yeah.
So who's it going to be against who then, Ed?
Alban is going to take on Daphne, please.
OK, Alban against Daphne. Let's have you both in the question room then. Well, Alban, would you like to go first or second?
I think I'll have to go first.
OK, here you go. Good luck. Who wrote the 1874 novel Far from the Madding Crowd? Thomas Hardy, Agatha Christie or G.K. Chesterton?
I'm pretty sure I know it, but I'm going to take a few seconds. I'm pretty sure it's Thomas Hardy.
OK, yeah, don't beat around the bush. Yeah, it's Thomas Hardy, it's the right one. OK, Daphne. Glyndebourne in East Sussex is most commonly associated with which branch of the arts? Modern art, opera or poetry?
That would be opera.
Opera is the right answer. Yes, well done. 1 apiece. Alban, your second question then. Score, Pandora, and The Man Who Made Husbands Jealous are novels by which author? Jilly Cooper, Barbara Taylor Bradford or Marion Keyes?
I'm not sure. It's not quite my area of reading. It's kind of a hunch, but I would go for Barbara Taylor Bradford.
It's Jilly Cooper. Jilly Cooper. Unlucky there. So, chance for you to go into the lead. Daphne, in Jane Austen's Emma, what is the surname of the title character? Watkins, Woodhouse or Wickham?
She's Emma Woodhouse.
Yes, sir. Emma Woodhouse is the right answer. So it means you've got to get this then, Alban, to stay in it. Jean Plaidy was best known for writing what type of books? Historical novels, detective fiction or political biographies?
I'm pretty sure I know this because I think that we publish our book. I'm going to go for historical novels.
OK. That's the correct answer, yes, Jean Plaidy. But the ball's in Daphne's court. You can win it if you get this. The early 20th century painting, Les Grands Baigneurs, is by which artist? Monet, Dali or Cézanne?
Oh, yeah. Cézanne. Yes.
Nothing, just a kind of a click and a nod and...
Yes.
It's the right answer, Cézanne. Les Grands Baigneurs is by Cézanne, which means, Alban, we have to bid you farewell. She's a formidable player, Daphne. They all are, of course, and just one slip-up has been enough to let her through. Would you both please come back and join your teams? So this is what we've been playing towards. Time now for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads will not be allowed to take part in this round. So Olivia and Alban from the Pineapples and Judith and CJ from the Eggheads. Time to leave the studio, please. So Ed Ryan and Sunil, you're playing to win the Pineapples £57,000. Kevin, Daphne and Chris, you're playing for something which money can't buy, the Eggheads' reputation. As is normal, I'll ask each team 3 questions in turn, just to confirm for you. They're all general knowledge this time, and you are, of course, allowed to confer in this round. Pineapples, the question is, are your 3 brains better than the Eggheads' 3? It's time to find out right now. Do you want to go first or second, Pineapples?
I will go first, please.
Yeah, you can. It's your decision. Here's your question, then. What type of animal is a Suffolk punch? A dog, a horse, or a sheep?
Suffolk. Probably not the right one to ask about any.
My instinct would be to go with horse.
Okay, let's go
but I don't know. I don't have any reason for thinking that. Have you got any better?
All I'd say is I'm not sure it's sheep.
Should we go with horse?
Let's go with horse.
We're going to go with horse for no reason. We've just talked our way around it.
OK. As you've seen in some of those head-to-heads, always important to get the early questions right, and you have done. A Suffolk punch is a horse.
Superb.
Well, Eggheads, your first question then. Which band had a UK top 10 hit single in 1984 with Robert De Niro's Waiting? Is it Salt and Pepper, Pepsi and Shirley, or Bananarama?
Well, that was Bananarama.
I knew you'd know that, Chris. Bananarama is the right answer. Yes, Robert De Niro's Waiting. Second question for you, Pineapples. James Moyer is the real name of which comedian? Vic Reeves, Johnny Vegas, or Phil Jupitus?
Can you spell that?
Yeah, M-O-I-R.
It's definitely Vic Reeves. I'm sure it is.
Yeah, go for it.
Vic Reeves.
Vic Reeves.
Yeah.
You were very certain about that, Ed, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Right to be, then. It's the right answer.
Well done, mate.
James Moyer is Vic Reeves. So, Eggheads, in January 2007, which city was announced as the site of Britain's first Las Vegas-style super casino? Sheffield, Blackpool or Manchester?
Well, Blackpool are very disappointed they didn't get it. Sheffield were never in the running, but it's going to Manchester.
Manchester, it's the right answer. Eggheads. So, we stand at 2-2. An important point in the battle for the money. If you get this, Pineapples, it might, small might, but it might be yours. What is the capital of Tajikistan? Is it Tashkent, Dushanbe, or Astana?
Dushanbe is the capital, but I can't remember if it's Uzbekistan or Tajikistan.
What about Tashkent?
Tashkent is also the capital, I think.
I'm looking to you for this.
I read a book that had Dushanbe in it, and it was in the former USSR, and it's quite a big city.
Mate.
I'm going to go with that.
OK.
Dushanbe.
What have we got?
Dushanbe, please.
Dushanbe,
Yeah.
capital of Tajikistan. Of course, you're the geographer there. It's the right answer, Ian.
Brilliant. I love you so much.
Professions of love. Well, you haven't won the money yet, but you might have if the Eggheads get this wrong. You've got 3. Eggheads, to which part of the body does the term sural refer? Palm of the hand, calf of the leg, or sole of the foot?
It's not the palm of the hand, and it's not the sole of the foot. I think I might have beard. Yes.
Yep.
On Daphne, go on, tell Mum.
Yep. Well, on Daphne's head, it's calf of the leg.
It's been a long, long time since you lost, Daphne. As a team. Weeks and weeks.
Tell me I'm right.
It's right, calf of the leg, sural. Calf of the leg. So we go to sudden death. Still every chance, Pineapples. You're a very strong team, I can tell. Try this one for size. Which town became a pilgrimage site after the Virgin Mary was believed to have appeared nearby to a young woman named Bernadette Subiru in 1858?
Meti Gorge. It's in Croatia. We went there. I'm sure it is.
I'm just thinking about the pilgrimage towns like, you know, Compostela.
Yeah, can you repeat the name, please?
Bernadette Subiru, S-O-U-B-I-R-O-U-S.
That sounds like a French name. This doesn't sound
possibly
Croatian to me.
It's
not Lords or somewhere like that.
I just think of Lords. I don't know. That's the only one I know.
Maybe it is Lords, actually.
But I mean, that's old, isn't it?
I can't. Or there's some.
If you can
it's
get
not
the name.
Lords is a spa.
It is a pilgrimage site.
Healing waters, though, isn't it?
I just haven't a clue. So.
Well, what do you want to go?
Well, Avignon.
Avignon. Has that not been for ages?
I don't
the
know.
Pope used to go there, wasn't he?
Did he?
What are you going to say, guys?
Yeah, go with that.
We're going to go with Avignon, but we really don't know.
Avignon.
Yeah.
Okay, you worked out Bernadette Subiru was French, and the most famous shrine to the Virgin Mary in France is, you mentioned it, Lourdes. Lourdes. Lords, as they sometimes say in this country. Yeah, Lourdes. I just think you over-elaborated. I just think you said it several times.
Yeah. No, it is our own fault. Yeah. It's not much consolation.
It's not at all. No, not at all. But the Eggheads might get this wrong. You might have another chance. Which nursery rhyme character was born on Monday, married on Wednesday, took ill on Thursday, died on Saturday, and was buried on Sunday?
That's Solomon Grundy.
Solomon Grundy is the right answer, Eggheads. You've won. Bad luck, Pineapples. As I said there, it's so much more difficult playing with the television lights, the Eggheads looking across at you, and, of course, the knowledge of all that money behind you. But very, very close indeed. Some great performances in those head-to-heads. But a great game, and thank you very much for playing Eggheads today and giving the Eggheads a real run for that money. Somebody's got to crack this winning streak eventually. The Eggheads, though, have done what comes naturally to them. That winning streak continues. I'm afraid you won't be going home with the £57,000, which means the money rolls over to our next show. Eggheads, congratulations. Can anyone beat you? Join us next time to see if the new challengers have the brains to defeat the Eggheads. £58,000 says they don't. Until then, goodbye.
What to watch tonight?
If only washing carrots and spuds could be half as much fun as this. I'd be a chef by trade.
Bruce Parry in Search of Paradise with The Tribe at 9. And coming next, Kitchen Criminals.